Yes guys, it's your boy Footy and welcome back to the channel. Today I bring you guys the ultimate EA FC guide to saving packs for Team of the Year. By Friday the 19th of January is when we're expecting Team of the Year to release, boys. So the time you boys see this video, you'll have just under 2 weeks to save your packs up. Now in today's guide, boys, not only am I going to give you all the ways where I feel like it's the best and most effective ways of saving packs for Team of the Year, but I'm also going to take into account obviously all your boys' clubs as well, because we don't want to be at a stage where we're saving loads of packs and then there's nothing coming into the club and then you're falling behind in terms of your team's, falling below the power curve and you're not able to compete in champs and rivals and all these competitive modes at a high level. So the first method obviously is saving packs. We gotta talk the main grind, right? So you got your champs, you got your rivals. As I say, we don't always like playing these modes, especially rivals. For me, I am not a rivals player, boys. I do not like it. I play it every week for content as a content creator to get the wins in and to get the packs. But certainly, I think the main grind in terms of champs, rivals, squad battles, these are 3 modes that I would 100%, first things first, in today's ultimate guide, I would be recommending you boys to play all 3. So your FUT champs, your rivals, your squad battles, boys, they're your foundation, alright? That's your foundation way to get your packs. Obviously, playing those modes weekly, just forcing yourself to get into it, man. And obviously, champs requires a qualification process, which we know. So, obviously, I know it's not always easy getting into champs. I failed a few times getting into champs. So, and I'm, an average around 11 wins. So, there's no shame in not getting into champs. But definitely give it a go. Try and qualify. If you get your qualifications done, remember, you get a few packs from qualifications every week as well. Depending on how many wins out of 10 you get. And then also, obviously, play your weekend league, see how you're doing that. Rivals every week, try and get your 7 wins in whatever division you're in. That'll get you some packs. Obviously, you then have an option between untradables or tradables. And also then with the squad battle stuff, you get your rewards on a Sunday morning, stack all them up. Squad battles is a boring grind. We all know it. But I think I always do squad battles, boys, at the start of the year as a way of just, obtaining those early packs in the game to help my team. And I'd use the same kind of scenario with Team of the Year in the sense that I'm just trying to build as many packs up as I can on my account. And if squad battles is going to give me packs, which it will, I'm going to do it. So, squad battles, another big thing. Not the most exciting, not very riveting gameplay, but certainly something that I would recommend you boys to do to get, as I say, alongside champs and rivals, your foundation packs for Team of the Year. So now we're going to turn our attention to objectives, boys, alright? And the brilliant thing about objectives is, obviously we know there's loads of packs to be earned. Obviously we know there's loads of objectives to be earned through various objectives in this game. But the brilliant thing is, we've just discussed champs, rivals, and squad battles, your foundation of earning packs for Team of the Year. The brilliant thing is, you can directly link these modes in with a lot of objectives. Obviously here, boys, if you go over to seasonal, and you will see rivals bonus, so obviously, depending on what division you're in, obviously there's some that are capped at Div 1, Div 3, or Div 5. But as you can see, your boy Footy has already earned some of these objectives already, and they just give you, they're nothing crazy, but they just give you a few extra packs. I'm sure a lot of you boys are better at FIFA than me, so if you're in, Div 3 or Div 1 in rivals, you can get all these objectives done as well, man. And there's some nice packs there, man. It's blocked a bit by my face cam, but there's an 82 times 10 for Div 1, winning 11 games or more in Div 1 or higher. So if you're in Div 1 or Elite Division, that's certainly a pack you'd like to go and target as well. So that's the rival bonus objective then, boys, this week. So as I say, at the time you boys get this video, this will only have a couple of days left on it. But yeah, definitely get this done. If you can do so, it'll work hand in hand with your rival grind for your weekly wins. And you can tick off this objective as well and earn yourself extra packs. So milestones then, boys, you've got things like squad battle mastery, rival mastery. Now, I'm sure some of you boys, watching have probably got a lot of these done already. I'm the same. I've got most of them done, but I still have a few to do, and there's some big ones still to do. So if I go into the rivals again here, rival mastery, there's a big pack here, ultimate pack for 200 wins. So if I can get that yet again, it goes hand in hand with my rival grind every week, and it's another objective to tick off. Same with squad battles. When you're doing your weekly squad battles for those packs, you've got an ultimate pack here for 200 wins. Something else to think about as well, man. It goes hand in hand with your squad battle grind. Champions has one as well. As you can see there, 10, 25, 50, 100, 150, and 300. And then looking beyond the champs, rivals, and squad battles, boys, when you go deeper into the milestone, you'll see this here. Co-op mastery, live friendlies mastery, draft mastery, which I'm going to touch on in a wee second as well. On the FUT draft and all the benefits you can get for playing it at the minute. You've got bronze squad mastery, silver squad mastery. So even if you want to do your bronze or silver squad mastery, you get a rare player pack for completing the set on both of those. So you could do your bronze and silver on squad battles, beginner difficulty. Get your squad battle grind ticked off, and also get these bronze and silver ones done as well, man. And remember as well, the Beats Haaland Gold Rush and the UEFA Euro. These are 2 big objectives right now that grant a lot of packs, and I know they've kind of went under the radar a little bit. I, for one, will put my hands up. I completely forgot about both of these. And it's only recently, actually, on the streams. A lot of you boys that watch streams regularly will know this. I've started to put Haaland into the team, and I've put my Euro Kies into the team, just to start chipping away with these objectives. So whether I'm playing rivals or squad battles or champs or whatever I'm doing, I now have Haaland and Chiesa in the main team. FUT draft, we gotta talk about it. So obviously, as you boys will see, we have draft mastery. There's a few objectives linked to draft on this. So the winter draft play as well, boys, as you can see, I've been doing a wee bit of draft grinding myself. Only just really started it. But I've already unlocked, I've played 2 of the games, so I've already unlocked this reward for this Marta. But obviously, as you boys can see, there'll be more and more packs as you progress through it. A maximum of 10 online draft wins will get you an 84 times 5. And if you complete the set, it's another 84 times 5. So yet again, more packs. The brilliant thing about this is, in this objective, it's out for another 11 days. Obviously, we know every day at the minute we're getting this like daily draft token SBC, so it kind of saves you the cost of paying 15k every day. I mean, usually it requires an 82 squad for the draft token, so that's cheaper than putting in 15k or 350 points for the draft entry, right? So definitely do your daily draft tokens if EA continue to release them. I'm sure a lot of you boys probably have already a lot of draft tokens anyways in your club. Utilize them, play the draft, get the grind done. Obviously, you'll earn from the draft as well. Now, draft rewards are a bit of a weird one. I'm going to talk to you boys about that in a second as well, in terms of which I think's better, offline or online, depending on ability. But playing draft, as I say, the online draft specifically with this objective, winter draft play, start chipping away at that. Now, if you boys were to ask me, Jack, what would you advise me to do? Do I play offline or online draft? Which is better for kind of pack stacking for Team of the Year? It all comes down to ability. If you believe in your FIFA abilities and you think you're a good enough player, on average, to get past the semi-final of the draft or beyond, basically if you win 2 or more games in the draft, if you believe you can do that consistently, I would do the online draft. But if you do not believe you can do that consistently, I would do the offline draft, because I think if you win the offline draft, I think the minimum you always get is a 15k pack, which isn't anything crazy, but basically the equivalent of winning the offline draft is getting 2 wins in the online draft. Because when you win 2 games in the online draft and then go out, so say you get knocked out in the semi-final, you usually do get at least one 15k pack in the online. So if you believe you can get, to the online draft final or semi-final, by all means keep playing it. But if not, I'd say do the offline one, because although it might be a few more games for you, it'll be 4 games, you have to play the whole thing, you'll get a 15k pack at least, which is not a bad pack for playing the whole thing on offline if you don't believe you're going to get further online, if that makes sense. But draft's definitely something to think about, boys. Get it done. You get the draft tokens, as I say, to get your entry in. Choose your mode, offline or online, and then start grinding away at those objectives, man. As I say, the big note is, though, if you choose to go offline, you don't unlock the extra objectives, obviously, within the winter draft play. So keep that in mind. So, guys, we've covered a lot of ways there in terms of how you earn, like, your foundation packs for Team of the Year. Your FUT champs, your rivals, your squad battles, all your objective grinding, your draft. Your bread and butter, so to speak, of earning these packs for Team of the Year. I'm now going to share with you boys a few things that maybe you haven't thought about, or a few things that may be like one-off SBCs that you might have missed, or some things linked to objectives that maybe you boys have missed. I'm going to share those with you boys now, so you just don't miss out on those. And then I'm going to share with you boys a few tips and, I guess, ideas on how you boys can keep your clubs kind of stacked, somewhat stacked, over the next couple of weeks up until Team of the Year. Because obviously right now, we're going to be in this pack saving mode. We're not going to be opening as many packs, so therefore there's not as much supply as there usually would into our clubs in terms of fodder and stuff. So we've got a few ideas. Big shout out to a few viewers who suggested these ideas for me as well to say in this video. So yeah, there's going to be a few ideas I'm going to discuss with you boys in a few minutes about how you boys keep your clubs somewhat stacked during this period as well. So a few one-off SBCs for you boys to keep in mind if you have forgot about them or if you haven't seen them. New Year's kickoff, 100k pack. Make sure you do not miss out on this. Quite a simple SBC to do. It's like a 2-league one, but realistically, you can just use 1 league the whole way and then put 1 other player in. So it's not too bad. The chemistry's high on it. It's like 26. But realistically, boys, quite an easy SBC to do, man. I think I did a full Premier League team and then put in 1 like Spanish league player. To get the 2 leagues, because it is a 2-league requirement. Yeah, definitely not a very difficult SBC to do, and it grants you a 100k pack, so definitely make sure you get that done. Don't forget about the milestones in Moments. I'll put my hands up, boys. Moments was something that I completely abandoned this year. I had not played any of it. Played a bit of it last year, obviously a new feature into the game. Hadn't played it at all this year. Up until a week ago, where viewers let me know there was a 100k pack in an objective for doing all the milestone challenges. So you go into the milestones, you have 4, each set has 4 challenges in it. Very, very basic, especially beginner, amateur, semi-pro, pro. They're all very, very easy. World Class and Ultimate do test you a bit, but ultimately, it didn't take me any longer than half an hour to complete this whole objective, and you get a 100k pack for it, man. So definitely get that done. So as you boys can see, Moments Mastery, you get a few alright packs, not really anything crazy, per set, really. Premium gold packs, 2 rare gold player packs. I mean, they all add up, right? But the main thing we're interested in is if you complete all 6 of these milestone challenges for Moments, you do get yourself a 100k pack. Not to be missed, boys. Not to be missed. Now, during this next few weeks, where, the majority of us boys are going to be saving packs and not opening many packs, that's, of course, going to massively decrease the supply into our clubs, the fodder into our clubs. So how can we make sure to maintain our clubs, maintain our starting 11s, make sure that we're still able to compete highly in champs with a good team, not falling behind the power curve, and also maintaining a good bit of fodder in the club? One method, you could say to yourself, I'm going to save all my tradable packs, and I'm going to open all my untradables. So all your big tradable packs, you're going to save them. That way, you'll have a load of tradable packs for Team of the Year. You pack a team, you pack a Team of the Year, it's tradable as well. It's a win-win. You can't sell it on for a lot of coins, or you keep it for your team. But it's a tradable card. You're keeping all your tradable packs for Team of the Year. That could be an option, and then that way, by opening your untradables, you still have a lot of fodder supply going into your club. That is a decent suggestion. I actually I didn't even think of that. A viewer suggested me that the other day. I think it's a really, really good shout. I mean, I personally aren't going to do that. I'm a content creator, so you boys know me. I'm gonna try and stick it out with the willpower. I'm going to try and make sure that I have as many packs for the streams as I can. And I have a few other ways of saving fodder myself that I'm going to show you boys now as well. But that is one method, though. But this is one method where you open all your untradable packs. That way you've still got a bit of cards coming into the club here and there from different packs and objectives and stuff. But also, you're going to make sure you're still saving a load of tradable rewards on packs and stuff, like your FUT Champs rewards that are tradable. You could choose tradables and rivals, for example, in your chosen reward. Things like that. You can stack all them up, and you'd still have a hefty amount of packs ready for Team of the Year week. Now, obviously, I said to you boys that I'm not doing that. So the way I'm doing it, and it's not as good, I will say this, but obviously it's better for saving packs. Now, the way I'm doing it, boys, and my option isn't going to be as good as the previous option we discussed. If you boys are going to open untradable packs and save your tradables, you're going to have a lot more fodder in your club than I will by doing this option. But this option will give me more packs during Team of the Year than if I was to open untradables. So there's pros and cons to both, I guess. But my option, what I'm doing, I am opening all my player packs. I'm doing the player pack option. So any packs I get, I am storing, whether they're untradable or tradable. I am stacking them up, storing them in the store. We'll go with that. Yeah, they're going to be in my store, ready for me to open during Team of the Year. But all the player packs, so like obviously if I get myself 9 or 11 wins of champs and I'm getting my player packs, I will open my player packs because that's going to be a little bit of fodder. It's guaranteed like 84 plus, a player pack of 84 plus players. So I'm going to take that, store those players in the club. I'm also going to make sure that all the thing about EA is doing right now, which is quite good. Now, whether this will continue on the next week, probably not. But what they're doing right now, they're doing the player packs daily from these like winter daily play. So obviously when Winter Wildcards ends, which will be ended by the time you boys see this video, these player packs probably won't exist. But the way I'm doing it, it's these 75 plus player packs you earn from the winter daily play, which I'll show you boys now. This winter daily play has really helped me out in the last week. I've been able to get these 75 plus player packs just by playing the game. And then I've obviously saved the premium gold player pack in between it. But these two player packs I've been opening on the daily at the minute really helps me. Even if I don't get anything like amazing from it, it's still another card or two in the club, and it just ticks over a week. You add it up over a week, over the 7 days, you're getting yourself another 14, 15 cards in the club, which can help. Big thing to know with saving packs is, boys, it's just a matter of trying to make sure you're not skint on fodder, or players in your club for, like, doing the marquee matchups and stuff like that, That's the priority, it's not, we're not expecting, obviously we know our clubs aren't going to be as stacked as they usually are during this period, because we've already accepted that. We're going to be saving packs, so there's no way, if you're saving packs, that's the big downside of saving packs, we all know it. You're going to be low on your, a little bit lower than usual in your fodder. You're not going to have as many of those common golds, those rare silvers in your club that you usually would have. But it's just a case of things like this, capitalizing on finding a method like I have where I'm doing any like player pick in the game, I'm opening. And by doing that, it means that I'm still getting a little bit of players into the club. My FUT Champ stuff is giving me a little bit of fodder every week as well. And yeah, it means that I'm not really high on fodder in the club, but it means that I'm not low on it. And the same with also these gold rares and gold common cards and silver cards and stuff that I'm going to need for these marquee matchups every week. It means that I'm not completely low on those as well. And one last tip I can say in this video as well to you boys is just be smart with your fodder. Just be smart with your fodder. For me, I know myself, if there's a big gamble pack or something, I might do it for the stream. But I've already made sure that I've got enough fodder ready in the club now where... And, I've got enough to do an Icon or Hero pack if it drops. But apart from that, I'm doing no other SBCs. Right now, you've got a load of these Icon SBCs out. You'll see that, you've got the Hullet. You've got the Ian Wrights out at the minute, obviously, as well. Zinedine Zidane, which I am going to do. Eusebio. You've a load of these players out. But just keep in mind the expiry length on these. Eusebio, 42 days. Zidane, 37 days. You've got this Hullet, 49 days. The big thing about it as well, boys, is if you're saving packs like myself, you're not going to have you know, tons and tons of fodder to complete these SBCs now anyway. So don't panic. You know, you've got enough time. You know, think about it like this, right? Team of the Year's out in like what, say 20 days, right? Three weeks, give or take, right? So pretty much, you will have more than enough time to complete these SBCs, and you'll easily do them over Team of the Year. Because you think about it, you've all that fodder you're gonna get in all your save packs that you've been saving for the last 3-4 weeks, right? Open those all up during Team of the Year. Hopefully you'll get Team of the Years, but even if you don't, worst case scenario, even if you don't get Team of the Years, you'll still get a good bit of fodder, and your club will be stacked after you open all your save packs, which then can help you do, you know, any icon SBC you really want to do, or any of these other challenges, or you know, play of the months, or whatever else you want to do, man. So I want to take the opportunity to thank all you legends for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do hit that thumbs up button if this video has been any way helpful, if you've even gained one bit of knowledge that, you know, you were maybe thinking, you know what, Jack, I knew all this and all that, but I didn't know this. If you learned one new thing, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button, because what that does, boys, it helps the algorithm circulate this video to more and more new FIFA players as well, and more new viewers as well that haven't found the channel before, and hopefully they can gain something from this video as well. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jack, or Footy, streamer, content creator here on YouTube. We do early morning videos 5 times a week, so we do like content-based videos. We also do 6 PM content live streams 5 times a week. And obviously, we've got the odd one-off videos here and there, like this video for Team of the Year prep as well. So, if you're enjoying the content, if you enjoyed today's video, please do consider hitting that subscribe for us, boys. We're on that road to 6.5k. And, yeah, get involved with the channel. You're very, very welcome. Thanks for watching, boys. Until the next one, peace out.